Hi guys, it's Ivan Trades, and today we are on Monday. I want to go through the trade which I took today and my reasoning behind what I did and how you could do the same. So I traded in the New York session on the high time frames and on the GBPUSD. We are still bearish today because we are on Monday. The set side liquidity which I was firstly targeting was this low right here on the weekly open, and we will go on the low time frames to see what happened. So on the high time frames, you can see that on Friday we have this high time frame SMT with the daily highs of Thursday and Friday, and since then I was very bearish on the GBPUSD and EURUSD. So I was expecting some bearish momentum to the downside, especially to sweep. I was trading in the intraday session, expecting the price to reach the Asian low. So what I was looking for essentially is on the high time frame. You can see that we opened lower, created this big gap between the Friday's close and the Monday's open. Price started to range slowly to the upside inside of the range of Friday, and then you can see this happened. So I was expecting the high of the day to be formed in this London session by right there, but I did not take a short inside the London session. I waited a little bit for the New York session to open. So if you go to the low time frame, I was expecting the price to return at least on this 15-minute order block right here. I was expecting the price to reach this order block right here because there was the last low which was created the daily high on Friday. So that was an interesting price for me to monitor. So when the New York session opened and started jading, so after realizing that this sell side is my initial draw on liquidity, I dropped to the 15-minute imbalance, which I mentioned is this one. This one is the imbalance which led to the creation of the high of the day. It is the first BC which was in the sequence of BCs which created the high of the day on Friday. So that was a pretty interesting CB. You can see that was created at 4 a.m. and the low which balanced it was created on 5 a.m. So you can do the math because it was rejected at 8:15. Yeah. So on the lower time frames, what was happening, I dropped instantly to the 1 minute time frame because my key PDRA for my entry was this CB right here, which I just mentioned. And on the lower time frame, there was a divergence with Euro USD. As you can see, it was almost like I did not watch a high time frame chart of Euro USD because I know Euro will have a lower tendency of trading lower than GBP. So that was where my focus was. If you see how this trade went on the Euro, I could have had maybe a bigger run, like a 1 to 4 hour trade, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It was a 28-minute trade so far. So my entry was, I think you can say, a divergence with euro on these highs right here. The high which was formed at 820 was never swept on the GBPUSD, which confirmed that indeed the GBPUSD could give off a pretty strong push to the downside compared to euro. So I entered my limit on this CB right here because I wanted to get an entry which provides me with at least 1 to 2 hours. So I entered a limit right here which was triggered pretty aggressively, and on my other account you can see me how I entered on this bearish engulfing candle right here with my stops above this area. So that was my entry. I was trying to draw this CB right here which was I was entering off of, but the price was just too volatile and I couldn't draw it in time. But you can see that from my entry where I got an entry and my exit, it was approximately 22 minutes of a 1 to 2 trade. So I didn't hold all the way to the Asian lows, original Asian lows, which was right here, which ended up being taken. Also, my lowest hanging fruit was these equal lows right here. That is where I exited my position. Price still went down and reached this open this new week opening up slow, but that doesn't matter. So that was the trade which I took today. It was a beautiful market make sell model. And if we go to the euro USD, what happened was I could have gotten a pretty good risk to reward on the euro, but euro has a little bit lower tendency to go to the downside in this week, probably compared to GBPUSD. So that was why. So the move which I traded was only this one, from this high to this low, and the price retraced and pumped again lower in the high resistance liquidity run, but reached this low right here. As you can see, because I use CFD markets, you can see that they do not correlate very well. So the trade which I took, it was one. You can see in the closed position today was this one, which is pretty much my first my biggest trade so far, and hopefully we can get more by following our risk management. On this account, I did not enter in by a limit order, so because I was in a deep drawdown, I did not consider to put in the same position size. So this is why I got only $10, but I was risking like $3, I guess, from, I think you can see everything right here. Can do your own due diligence and see how it went. So that was it. Got a pretty good equity curve, and yeah, that's it for now. So Thank you for sticking to the end. If you have not yet subscribed to Ivan Trades, please do it and join the free Telegram channel, because this trade was from the beginning to the end, it was forecasted. So you better check it out and help yourself. So thank you for sticking to the end. Subscribe to Ivan Trades, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.